Hi, I'm RevCritter. You may remember me from such videos as every single one of them that I've ever made. So I got an idea while I was doing the wavy gravies for this, is that I had some white left over. So what I'm doing is taking one of my rectangular trays, insert rectangular tray here for your perusal, and I put some around the perimeter. Well, I still had some white left over, and I'm looking at it and I'm going, you know what? I bet I could make some interesting patterns on the top of this and then pour a color over it and, just do something interesting. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm making it like a little bonus project on top of this one. So I know it's kind of hard to see because my lighting is weird and the balance is off, and I need some shadows and some stuff, but I don't have shadows and stuff, so I'm just working with what I got. Suck it up, Buttercup. So anyway, what basically I'm doing here, I'll just put my hand right here, so give you the illusion of a shadow. So what I'm going to do is, this has been sitting. This is just leftover Fooey Tim 1-to-1 with Alumilite white, silicone oil, and the alloy gilded in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and just kind of pour little swirly doodles and see if I can make it pretty and swirly. And just give it an interesting pattern. Now, I'm anticipating that this is going to spread significantly, but I just wanted to see what, what, if anything, could be done. So there we have it. So I'm going to let that cure along with the rest of it, and then we will see. Now you can see it. And then we'll see what we can do with it. I'll pour another, a darker color or something on top of this and see how it turns out. So anyway, that's that. See you later. Hello. It's time for next steps. So I have been thinking about what color I want to put over the top of my little experiment here, and I think what I'm going to do is go with sort of a coffee color, which oddly enough is called coffee. Let me see if my focus will cooperate this time. Coffee! So I have 50 ml of resin right here. And I'm going to add in 1, 2, 3 drops of coffee brown. And then I just saw the other color that I wanted to use. Aha! And it is called reddish brown. So I'm going to add some of that. 1, 2, 3 in there as well. Because I want something dark, something moody, something, different. So we're just going to add our color in and stir it up. That's a gorgeous color. Very nice. Alright, so we're just going to pour this over the top. Now, I do want to note that the bottom layer of squiggles in white is not completely set, and that's by design because I kind of want them to still merge around each other and create some unusual patterns. So that's why I'm not waiting until it's completely set to pour this the brown layer on. Just because, you know, it's an experiment, so I'm seeing what will happen if I don't. If the white will come up and around the brown, or if the brown will seek in around it, or, you know, what's going to happen. So we'll see. So just spraying some alcohol here to try to dissipate any bubbles, and you can see some of that white coming up from the bottom, which tells me that everything seems to be doing as I was expecting. Just going around the edges, and since the white is not completely cured, I am going to have to, you know, watch out for bubbles, but that's okay. So I am going to let this do its thing, and we will keep an eye on it, and as soon as it's cured, we will be back and see what it's doing. See you then. Alright guys, time for next steps. So this is all cured, ready to go. So we're going to take it out of the mold. Demold time. Everybody say hi to CashApp. He's waving. Alright, so look at that. Isn't that pretty? Looks kind of like coffee with odd cream floating on it. So here's what I have in mind. I am going to take this little bit of golden mica powder and put a little bit of alcohol in it so that I can then get a paintbrush, mix this together, and I am going to try, for lack of a better term, to go over the white bits with the gold without making too much of an epic mess. And then once the alcohol dries, it'll just leave the powder behind to make it shiny. And we all love shiny. I do. Shiny. Shiny. Now, I know that when I put the resin on top of this to seal everything in, some of the gold is going to float, and I'm okay with that. Because I think it will, you know what? I think it'll look pretty. Because floaty bits of mica powder can be very pretty. And I know I said I was just going to go over the white, but I'm kind of digging it over the brown too. It sort of looks like a disco giraffe. Like Jeffrey the Giraffe was having Studio 52 or 51 or whatever damn Heinz 57 disco parties in the Toys R Us after closing time. You know? 54? Was it Studio 54? I don't know. I was born in the 70s, but I wasn't, you know, of that era, genre, whatever. Anywho. Okay, so over here I have 1 ounce of my Fuitum 101. And we are going to go over everything to make this disco giraffe dance. If I knew it wouldn't give me a copyright claim, I would put some cheesy disco music over the video, but nope. No can do. That is so cool looking. Oh my goodness. Just filling in any bald spots. That's wicked. Look at that. Alright, so we're just going to let this guy cure, and I will see you guys back for the unveiling. It's not a demold because it's already out of the mold, and you can already see the top of it. So, but for close-ups and glamour shots and all that hoo-ha. So, I will see you guys back at that time. See you soon. All right, it's all done and cured. So, woo, we're going to add just a little bit of bling with our gold chrome marker. I'm just going to go around the edges just to tie everything in together. So there we have it. The Disco Giraffe tray. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I think it turned out really cool. I like it a lot. Woo! Cross breeze got the door. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think. Just a fun, silly little project made out of leftover resin. So thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Take care. Cheers.